Let's go.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr. Jordan Poole is out there with Smart. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in a power forward position. Now here's Williams. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton, able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
In the corner, Smart with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now Poole. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Poole's got the game going with his first points of the game for Washington. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Champagnie. Now Poole. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bridges outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
It's Poole with the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Number 0, Bilal Koulibaly.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Middleton against Miller. Back to ball. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Takes it down to Middleton. It's stolen by Green. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Bridges. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Poole. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Outside, Smart. Poole against Miller. Fires the 3. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3. Poole's got 15 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizards. Going on an... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Kispert. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot. Holmes has a screen. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over man. Kispert, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Salon. He's defended by Koulibaly. And here we go. Washington fast break. Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. Brogdon with a screen for Kispert. And the 3 off target. The Hornets trail. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Hornets now. Here's Okogie. Still scoreless. And that one, good.
Now, Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
Here's Brogdon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Wizards leading by 3. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bey. 6 on the shot clock. Bey with a screen for Kispert. Fires from the wing. Koulibaly with it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Brogdon finds Kispert. Launches a three. The Hornets pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, be aggressive and leave, no doubt. Josh Okogie up on the finish.
Now, here's Brogdon, defended by man. Lets it go with a three. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, Koulibaly puts up a three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Pushing it up. Pass to man. Back to Nurkic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Brogdon. The layup missed. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Salon. Inside. Diabate. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Here's Salon. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here is Poole. Shoots over man. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Charlotte. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Green, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
The three from Poole. Hornets with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Pass to Miller from the arc. That fall. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They kicks to Poole. Driving in. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 8-point game. Poole, the pass to Smart. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Smart misses. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Koulibaly comes in for Chris Middleton. Corey Kispert's checked in for Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Salon. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Nurkic. Drills the three-pointer. Nurkic has got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
For 3, Kispert. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Bay. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Here's Mann. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mann's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the pick. Here's Salon.
Well, the two-way abilities of Malcolm Brogdon have always been appreciated. This guy can score, but man, can he guard.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Brogdon hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Salon, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Hornets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's Brogdon, and there it is for him. 11 points in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Diabate. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on...
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the... after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Kispert. Koulibaly is out there with Bay. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Makes it off the glass.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Kispert with the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Stolen by Brogdon, and Brogdon with a clear path to the rack.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
The drive by Nurkic. It's over Bay, and stolen by Bay. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sars checked in for Rashad Holmes. Chris Middleton comes in for Koulibaly. Smart's checked in for Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Brogdon. Miller outside. Going inside. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Sar. And he gets it to go. Sar's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sar just pushing through that contact.
Miller. They double in with Middleton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. Poole with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
To the middle. And Ball slams it in.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Ball against Poole. And good that time. Poole's got 23.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Williams passes to Okogie. Clock at 6. Left side, Ball. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Pass to Smart. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, Marcus Smart stays ready for these moments when his number is called, the ability to deliver a big-time bucket.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Ball dishes to Williams. And Ball slams it in.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Ball against Smart. Ball, the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Here's Poole. And he makes good on the layup. Poole's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Miller surveying the floor. Back to Bridges. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington trailing. Middleton outside. Outside, Smart. Pass to Poole. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
It's a great idea. Helps provide a way to get certain types of plays looked at that otherwise wouldn't necessarily trigger any sort of replay review.
I think the league doing a great job at continually evolving. Replay review has been pretty well received across the board, and everyone trying to do their best to make sure the calls are as accurate as possible. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or no holds. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Miller outside. Stolen by Middleton.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Bridges a screen on Middleton. There's Miller with the three. No good from three-point territory. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Bridges.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
White against Miller. Dosunmu for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Ball. That's tipped. Williams a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. Williams finds Ball. Shoots over Ball. Ball no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Now here's Bridges. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fires for 3. Second chance effort from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Miller. And it's all from three-point range. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dosunmu outside, and Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. 1:56 left to play in the first. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bounce on him.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Williams with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Williams' shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Goes to Chicago.
.105 left to play in the first. Ball passes to Vucevic. White against Miller. Pass to Williams. The kick out to White. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Miller finds Williams. There's Ball with a 3. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Miller. Williams in the post. Working on Vucevic. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Williams. Second shot opportunity. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Dosunmu for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Sharp. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Williams. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Horton Tucker offline with a 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Stolen by Collins. Outside Horton Tucker. Collins outside. Cranes the triple. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Nurkic a screen on Giddey. Outside for Green. It's hauled in by Herter. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Back to Herter. Collins outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The kick out to Williams. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Good work there as it goes. Mann's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Nurkic against Collins. From behind the arc. Great D that time from Mann. Charlotte leading by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Talen Horton Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside, Williams. Pass to Diabate. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Remaining in the first.
Green in the post. Herter defending. Williams from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Collins. He has 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. It's going to be Collins shooting. That one on Mann. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Green finds Williams. Left side, Giddey. He gets it in there. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Williams. Chicago making their last shot. Williams knocks down the three.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Giddey. It's Herder on the wing. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. Here's Giddey. Back to Herder. Kicks it out to Collins. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Herder can't hit. The Hornets with the lead.
And they can run out the clock. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Giddey passes to Smith. No good from outside. And here's Green from the arc. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Charlotte on top, leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Bridges, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Miller outside. Okogie on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Now here's Bridges. He's got 11 from the arc. Miller can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ball. He has 7. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Williams finds White. Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
It's Bridges on the wing. Williams defending. Bridges passes to Ball. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Up top Ball. He's got 9. And Ball throws it down.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
Williams from long range. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Miller outside. And here's Ball. From deep. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Outside White. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Ball against Ball. And there's a pick. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Okogie pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Sumu up top. No points yet. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Ball right side. Williams with the screen. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to...
And so it's Charlotte, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Grant Williams out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Green. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5s.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Mann. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Smith. Oh, Williams with the block. And here's Nurkic for 3. Offensive board. Back to man. The kick out to Williams. Open over Smith. Charlotte again missing.
Normally he dreams that.
Giddey passes to Collins. On the take. And Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Rob. To tie it up. And it's Giddey missing.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a three-point game. There's a screen. Here's Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Miller, 2 shots. The
People will work.
There will be 2 minutes to review the ball.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Vucevic, the pass to Dosunmu. White looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Ball's doubled. Here's Okogie. And they pick up 2. And the Hornets lead by 5.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Ball passes to Miller. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Dosunmu. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to put hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 3. Going inside. White against Ball. Ball outside. The kick out to Williams. To tie it up. Nice D from Bridges. And here's Charlotte now. The drive by Miller. Pass to Okogie. And stolen by Williams. Jumps up. There's the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's White. Shot from the inbound. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Bridges.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
The Bulls with another miss. Ball outside. On the money. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
stars.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sport. We've got some... Great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. All out there with Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. Here's Washington now. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Smart on the wing. Poole, a screen on White. The kick out to Poole. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. It's all in by the Bulls.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Middleton with a screen for Poole. And that one drops for him.
Those are two tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, no hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Outside, Smart. Washington again turning it over.
Chicago ball.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball finds Williams. White wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Smart. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And the Bulls with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covers.
You think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
It's good. Poole's got his second bucket.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Poole against Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. They set the pick. And Williams throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Vucevic from downtown. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now, here's Poole. And he finishes nicely on the way. 6 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The kick out to Williams. Wide, a screen on Bay. It's Williams with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Washington with the ball. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. The shot's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
They've got Corey Kispert. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Rashawn Holmes out there with Koulibaly. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Horton Tucker. He's defended by Koulibaly. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done. And a nice stroke, that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Wizards trail by 15. For 3, Kispert. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smith the pass to Herter. Giddey with it. Ogden picks him up. They grab their own miss. That's tipped. Stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Koulibaly, no good. Chicago leading by 15. Herter on the wing. Still without a basket. Outside Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. For Washington, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Champagnie. Rebound by Smith. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. And finished off by Collins.
Collins sees an opening, gets to the opening, and drives in.
To the inside. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got his first points of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Giddey. Horton Tucker with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we talk to people about the Bulls, GA. Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Kispert with the bucket.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
They set the pick. Giddey against Brogdon. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. Here's Herter. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Big shot on the way. The rebound by Brogdon.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Only one man back on D. Here's Collins. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Collins has got 5.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
Second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
On the court.
Here's Ball. 7 points in the game. This is his first free throw of the game.
Fourth team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
And so he hits both. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Chicago.
Ball hits them both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Smart, defended by Dosunmu. Here's Middleton. Yep, that one goes in there. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is tough, watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Ball against Poole. Now Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
He's off on that one. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Kobe White is out there with Ball, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
For 3, Middleton hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Ball over in the corner. Dosunmu offline with his 3. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 14-point game. Poole against White. Here's Dosunmu. Hits the 3-point bomb. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smart up top. White covering. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Poole. Trains the three-pointer. Poole's got 12 in the game.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And stolen by Bay. Middleton with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Song. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Takes it down to Middleton. Smart puts the pick in for Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 14.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Poole. Here's the drive.
Well, one of the more explosive players and silky smooth. Poole finding a way to get to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Ball against Smart. Count that bucket. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
Smart kicks to Poole. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Holmes down low, covered by Smith. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Holmes. Bulls have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Smith wide open. He fires. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
For 3, Kispert. Offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And finished off by Collins.
Determined to score, Collins smelt that play out and wanted to make something happen offensively.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Kispert from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Kispert's got 5.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
And Giddey gets it to go. Wizards trail by 19. And Brogdon, here we go. For 3, Kispert. It's rebounded by Giddey. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Herter's got his second basket.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Kispert. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Ball's checked in for Josh Giddey. Ball no good. Wizards trail by 21. From past the arc, and there's Poole on the assist by Smart. Poole's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hits it down to Middleton. Off target with his 3.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Bay, no good. Chicago leading by 22. And ball puts up a deep 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Poole, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Vucevic a screen on Poole. Dosunmu's shot's good.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Sarr. And again, Washington, no good. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ball's got 23 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Chicago. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. White drives in. On the wing, Dosunmu. Defended by Middleton. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Saw the pass to Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
The drive-by ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. White finds Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Dosunmu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
3-point.
Dosunmu's got 14 points now in the second half. Smart passes to Bay. Now Middleton. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lonzo Ball.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
The kick out to Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's White. 5 to shoot. Williams against Bay. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Wizards basketball.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. Puts up a deep 3. No good that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
teams in desperate need of a win.
For sure. Lots of struggles both ways right now, BA, and I guarantee they're both looking at this game as an opportunity to get the ship righted.
So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Poole. Here he goes. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Bay passes to Middleton. Poole outside. Poole shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
To stop the run, Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Bridges, a screen on Smart. Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Poole up top. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Here's Bridges. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Okogie. Williams, a screen on Poole. Here's Miller, 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Miller's got 5 now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Bridges, following the score by Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
And so he makes both from the line. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Now here's Middleton. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Can't hit from in close.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Offensive rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. The three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Ball. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Charlotte leading by 11. Here's Miller. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 10 points.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
And here's Middleton. Bay with a screen on Miller. And he's going for the lob. Got a piece of it. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He put together 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Trey Mann. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It's nice to see when Brogdon doesn't settle for the layup, instead going in there to finish with power.
Here's Champagnie. No good on the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the wing. The open shot, Nurkic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Knocked away. Outside man. On the wing, Green. Koulibaly defending. Here's Diabate. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA, playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Gills checked in for Washington, and he gets the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Diabate. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Nurkic passes to Green. Outside, Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Dependable at contesting shots without fouling. When Brogdon is hustling and on top of things like that, it's big time.
Charlotte leading by 16. And here's Green from the arc. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Washington's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Koulibaly missing. Well, the Hornets shooting just 27% in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. Knocks down the triple. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The Wizards trail by 16. Here's Brogdon. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here's Green. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. It's stolen by Green. And here's Nurkic for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And it's Coulibaly missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Hornets, Venom.
And he makes both free throws. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gill to end the run. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Nurkic. Off target at the rim.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Hornets just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Sarr. Chris Middleton is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Smart in at the 2. That's the group for Washington right now.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
Here's Middleton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Ball with it. Middleton covering. The dive for the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Miller against Middleton. Okogie played it in with a nice touch off the window. Okogie's got 9 points.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Hornets leading by 23. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Smart for 3. The Wizards with another miss. And for Charlotte, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. And Ball throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now the Hornets moving it up, and Williams punches it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Bay. The shot's good. Bay's got his first points in this one.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Here's Miller, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And it's Smart missing. The Hornets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. For 3, Bridges. Smart grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Hey, good.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative. And he's got a flash and a flair to his game. But he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Here's Okogie, 9 points in the game.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Sarr. And again, Washington, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Bridges. Williams in the post. There's the 3. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 10.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Smart. Knocked loose. Ball looks over the floor. And the layup falls. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smart banked it in off the glass.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Ball against Smart. Back to Miller. 4-3. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Washington shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And that one misses. And so it's Charlotte ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter, on the court for the Hornets. Green out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 5. Washington with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. It's stolen by Nurkic. And it's the Hornets on the break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. Free throw good. Green. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Now here's Green. Nurkic passes to Mann. 4 on the clock. Wide open look. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Mann with it. Middleton covering. Outside, Green. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Sarr pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
3-pointer is up. Middleton. Here's Bay. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bay. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The drive by Mann. Pass to Nurkic. From downtown. The shot no good. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And they recover it. Here's Bay. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Inside, Poole. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Diabate. Charlotte, no good that time either. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Now here's Miller. Ball outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Bay. Nice D from Bridges. The Hornets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
At the line for Washington.
And he's good on the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Williams with the screen. The three from Ball. And Charlotte, another three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
Shooting for sure.
And so Ball nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. The three is up. Poole's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bridges outside. Takes the three. They get it again. Okogie. That one's good for two.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Ball against Smart. Three-pointer. Bridges gets the three to fall.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie at the small forward. Now here's White, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block. Ball against Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Williams passes to Vucevic. Driving the lane. Outside, Ball. Wide open look, and he nails the jumper.
And Ball proving to be a knockdown threat from mid-range as well. A terrific shooter in that area.
It's deflected. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here come the Bulls. Outside, Williams. Stolen by Ball. Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Now here's White, and the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Okogie. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
He has the length to send shots back. Now, I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. A 12-point game. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got 5.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's White missing. Hornets leading by 9. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Over Miller. White, good.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
And And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Now here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And you gotta clog up any passing lanes around ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams kicks to White. Clock at 4, takes a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 5.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And both free throws good for Williams. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Basketball.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams, a screen on Ball. What a play! He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Hornets lead by 10. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Josh Green is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the center, locking down the middle. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 10. And here's Herter outside. Giddey against Williams. Now Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. Smith with it. Now Green defending. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hornets basketball.
Charlotte leading by 10. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
No one covering. Herter's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you know?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Diabate. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Diabate's got the lead up to 14 now for Charlotte. Poked away. Williams with the ball. Now Smith defending. Nifty move. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off.
Timeout.
And the Hornets lead by 16.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Giddey, the pass to Herter. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Charlotte. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Down low. Pass to Diabate. There's the pick. To the paint. Over to the left wing. Here's Nurkic. It's good.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Smith finds Giddey. Out to Smith. From deep. The Hornets pull it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Hornets.
Down low. Here's Diabate. Collins grabs the miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Drills it from outside.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Diabate in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Outside, Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
First personal foul.
First one falls for.
Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Giddey. Can't connect from short range.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And so it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shots.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. All out there with Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Williams up on top. He's covered by Ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hornets leading by 17. Pass to Miller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's Miller on the wing. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Ball kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Williams. Here's White. Misses the three.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Bridges finds Ball. Bridges a screen on Ball. And again, the Hornets missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's White. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They're scoreless since the first half. Out to Miller. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
There's Ball with the three. Hands it from downtown. He's got 11.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Ball sets a screen for Williams. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. For three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for three. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Williams against Bridges. Pass to Vucevic. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Poked loose. And here is Dosunmu. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Ball. Takes it inside. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over two open teammates.
To the middle. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Elbow shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball kicks to Miller. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
For 3.
Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Ball dishes to White. Pass to Williams. Here's the screen. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Giddey. Nothing on the board. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Stolen by Collins. The shot, no good. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Trey Mann is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Bulls trail by 19. And here is Giddey. Pass to Collins. Out to Smith. Nurkic with the steal. Williams for 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Well, the Bulls shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Collins with it. Now Green defending. And it's Giddey in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets leading by 19. Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pulls up for 3. Pass to Horton Tucker. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Man up top. Giddey defending. Jacks up a 3. Man can't hit. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Kobe White comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hornets leading by 16. Williams passes to Okogie. Now Bridges.
That for a one-man show. Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
White goes in. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Ball with it. He's picked up by White. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on D. Trailing by 19. Williams sets a screen for Miller.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Charlotte.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
That one goes. Count it. The Hornets shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Outside, Ball. Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Bridges. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.
EA Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Sarr, Marcus Smart out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Saddiq Bey, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside for Bey. Pass to Smart. And here's Poole. Bey outside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Pass to White. The kick out to Williams. Buries it from three. Williams has got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said, you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Bey touched it last. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Poole. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Smart against Ball. It's stolen by Poole. Bey passes to Smart. To the inside. Sarr. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. And here is Vucevic. White drives in. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 8.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Poole against Ball. The baseline J. That one's wide left. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Third team foul. Checking in for the Wizards. Number 0.
Dosunmu up top. Poke loose. Koulibaly with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals, and yet again they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And it's Washington with the ball after the basket by Chicago. Poole outside. Here's Sarr. Shoots over Vucevic. Washington again can't hit. And we've got a whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach.
15 foul. At the line for Chicago.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's ball. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Ball. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just good awareness from Ball, making sure to get off a good shot in time.
Here's Coulibaly. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Now here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Smart. Ball passes to Williams. Crafty move. The kick out to Ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the first quarter here. They set the pick. Middleton outside. And stolen by Williams. Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Bulls leading by 5. Here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Smart. Outside, Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got 11 points.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great score. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Taylor Horton-Tucker is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brogdon with a strong finish. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Pass to Champagnie. Now Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And he banks in the layup.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Outside Giddey. Tipped away. Stolen by Holmes. Here we go. Three-pointer Kispert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Collins outside. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Kispert. The three. And again, Washington with a triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Giddey passes to Smith. Outside Horton Tucker. Collins with it. Outside Giddey. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Oh, a terrific swat.
Wizards ball.
Washington leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smith right side. Outside Giddey. Herder, a screen on Brogdon. Giddey passes to Collins. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Driving inside. Oh, Brogdon inside. What a finish.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one.
Bay, he's checked in for Washington. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And here's Collins for 3, counted from distance. Collins has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Kispert, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Smith no good. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Brogdon with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Bay. There's 25 seconds left in the half. Holmes, a screen on Herder. Now Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Brogdon with the ball. 11 points in the game. They set a pick. 4 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for the Wizards. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this.
32. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Malcolm Brogdon displaying all of his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Jordan Poole out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Sadiq Bey, then there's Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. Smart against Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
It's Poole the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
It's Poole on the wing. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the two-point line.
And the shot's good. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
DeSumo with it, now guarded by Bay. Pass to Vucevic. The three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Middleton outside. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 7. Vucevic with it. Back to Williams. Ball against Smart. And stolen by Bay. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Sarr. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Williams passes to Ball. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Williams' shot is good.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Ball passes to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
Bulls trail by 13. Up top Ball, defended by Smart. Vucevic, the pass to White. Back to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
A line change here for Chicago. Outside Brogdon. Kispert outside. This one for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Kispert's got 11.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Champagnie. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Kispert outside for 3. The shot comes out. The Bulls trail by 19. Now Horton Tucker has to Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And so it's Washington in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Zach Collins, Josh Giddey out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Holmes passes to Brogdon. Stolen by Ball. White for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Horton Tucker. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. So Washington ends up going with a new group. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Chicago making a switch here. Collins checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Horton Tucker. Ball, a screen on Middleton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Sarr passes to Bay. Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The 3 from Ball. And Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They lead by 11. Middleton outside. Sarr passes to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some room here for Williams. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And there's the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Ball passes to White. 3-pointer. And Bay pulls it down. Wizards leading by 11. Middleton from the outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Collins with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Horton Tucker, the pass to Williams. Outside White. Sinks the tray.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside for Bay. From deep, Sarr drops in the three. And the Wizards lead by 11.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Back to Horton Tucker. Puts up a three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ball finds Williams. Here's Horton Tucker. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves them just fine.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Taylor Horton Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he's unable to get the second one. And the Bulls call time here. They're losing by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Horton Tucker. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's Ball. Good D by Middleton. Misses the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.